I'm the complete opposite energy of that last guy, by the way. So we'll start off there. I like the cowboy boots. Are you a cowboy? That's cool. No, great way to start off a set by pissing off the next act. That's a good way to, bumped you again. Sorry. Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll survive the open mic. That's okay. But I want to be quick. I want to be quick about this and get going. Taking my girlfriend to see a movie. Taking her to see a movie tonight. She's really pumped to see this one too, because she's like, Alex, do you know how rare it is? Do you know how rare it is to see women like me? To see women like me represented in film? Do you know how rare it is? This is so important to me. So I'm taking her to see The Little Mermaid. Taking her to see Little Mermaid. Or as I call it, Blackfish. Taking her to see Blackfish. Fuck you, it's a blackfish. That's literally the name of 2 movies. Alright. But we went camping. If you didn't like that, you're going to hate this. So that was like the soft serve, okay? But we went camping last weekend, and I was the only white person there. That was crazy. And she was the only black person because it's the woods. We're just 2 humans in the woods together. Turns out, and here's the thing. I learned from her. She told me this. Apparently, it's a stereotype that black people don't like to go camping. And I can tell you from personal research, actually 100% of them do. So according to what I saw, and also 100% of the white community gets really frustrated when someone doesn't help them set up the tent. That's another... Because 100% of the black community thinks right now is the time to try starting a fire. But 100% of the white community right now thinks, hey, this is a housing crisis, I'm holding 2 tent poles. But, no, good stuff. We were camping, and it got me thinking about my buddy. I remember one time my buddy was listening to an episode of the Joe Rogan podcast, and Joe Rogan's on there, and he's like, people think hiking is racist. He was like talking about how people think hiking is racist. He's like, some people think hiking is racist, but I don't think hiking is racist because I know there's people in Nepal who hike. That was his argument, was that there's people in Nepal who hike. That people in Nepal existing doesn't prove hiking isn't racist. All it proves, people in Nepal are like, get the fuck out of here. Thank you. People in Nepal don't prove hiking isn't racist at all because they're just they're Neapolitans. I don't know. What do you call them? But anyway, that doesn't prove hiking isn't racist. What to me proves that hiking isn't racist is how else do you explain the graffiti on all those benches, But you've never been hiking? You're all fucking white people. Come on. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that no white people spray painted graffiti on those benches. I'm just saying not 100% of them did. All right? All I did was just prove hiking isn't racist. So I don't get the tightness, but whatever. Glad that I started with all the race material. Oh, here's another one that I was thinking. You know what? I'll just keep going with this. I like we're getting a good rhythm. I don't think white dudes need to say the N-word. I agree with that. I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm on her side. Women are really better than us. They really are. They're better people. I don't think white dudes need to say the N-word because we already have dude. That's our N-word. What's up, dude? How's it going, dude? Give me some skin, dude. Stupid ass, bitch ass dude. There's a lot of, they got dude ranches. Just watching the dudes work, working ass dudes. Bernie Mac being like, don't look at that, you bitch ass dude. Fucking, there's a lot of fucking dudes in here tonight. Just dudes. Alright. Maybe that one isn't ready yet, but it's a half-baked thought, dude. So, hey, dude, chill the fuck out, alright? I didn't realize people could get upset by you saying the word dude now. That's crazy. Maybe it's because those 2 words aren't interchangeable. Maybe I'm wrong. neighborhood and try to say dude. Actually, that is the one thing where it's like, I feel like black people are good about that they can totally make fun of you saying anything. Like, if you're white, you have no defense. Like, they can use words that you use every day, just like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, you ever have a black guy tease you? It hurts your feelings really bad. Oh, what's up, brother? Like, you're like, fuck, this is embarrassing. How's it going, man? Oh yeah, man! Like, they just repeat back whatever you say and crush your spirit. If they choose to. Hey, why do all pro-life billboards look like the babies already went to heaven? That's... You ever drive past those? It's just a baby on the billboard that's all like, God's little angels, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Like, I thought we're trying to prevent these babies from dying. But it looks like heaven's a better place for them. Okay, whatever. I just believe in women's right to murder babies. Oh, what's another thing? Hey, you know what's another thing? Here's how I'm going to prevent homelessness, is not by becoming one of them. That's how I'm doing it. Is that, anybody else feel that way? You ever just think about, there's like 3 fucking things between you becoming homeless? There's literally, you ever lose one of those things and you're like, fuck, I'm 2 things away from being homeless. Is that not relatable in the United States of America where we're completely controlled by capitalism? Oh, I'm sorry that we see guys on the side of the road every fucking day and go, oh, that could be me in a couple months if I don't play my cards right. I lived out of my car during the pandemic, all right? And I would hear dudes outside of my, I would hear dudes, all right, outside of my car, and like shuffling around, and just the fear that seeps into you where you're just like, dude, I better get out of here. Like, I better not live this, you know, like, because you feel, I'm not afraid of him, but I'm afraid of his life, you know? I think that's a real fear. You know how I'm getting out of here. You can feel when you're disliked. But I do want to help the homeless. Here's how I would help the homeless, is I want to give them all whiteboards. That's how I want to help the homeless. You know, dry erase boards. So they can change up the words, and waterproof ones. They can have little sticks that they can just live underneath for a little bit if they need to, and then they just, you know, if they have the sign, anything helps, God bless. If that's not working, they can just write help, and maybe somebody will do something eventually. All right.